Yes, good morning, students. So now we will continue our chapter that is soil, and we will see some very interesting topic in this chapter, right? So first we will start our class with a picture. So let's see what this picture says, and then we will move on ahead and then we will discuss, right? So yes, I will give you 10 seconds. You have to watch this picture carefully, observe it, and if you come up with your observations, you can write it in chat box. After 10 seconds, we will discuss. Okay. Yes, I can see some right responses. Okay, very good. Yes, what else? What else can you see? You have to write all of the things that you can see, right? Yes, very good. Okay, I can see some right responses. So yes, you all are observing it very well. Yes, what else are you observing? You have to write everything. Do not miss any single thing, right? Okay. Yes, very good. Okay, yes. Yes, so you all observed it very nicely. So let's see your observations now. Yes. Okay. So yes, this picture is showing what? It is showing the soil layers, the different soil layers, right? In the previous class, we discussed that there was humus, water, clay region, then sandy region, and then the bedrock was there. So now we will see these layers in more details, like what these layers contain, right? So different horizons are there in the layer of the soil. So the topmost layer of the soil is called which horizon? The O horizon, right? O horizon. As you can see, what is the name given to the O horizon? It is surface litter, right? So means this is the O horizon, the uppermost layer. So yes, what you can see on the uppermost layer of the soil, that plants are growing on it, right? So this is one of the very important function of the upper layer of the soil. So now coming on to the second layer, that is A horizon, right? So yes, what you can see in this A horizon, yes, the other name for the A horizon is in this picture. What you can see, it is what the topsoil. This is also a very important layer. As you can see, the plants. What are which part of the plant is in the topsoil? Yes, the roots are there. So roots are a very important part of the plant as they provide nutrition. So the topsoil is very important. Now you know why the topsoil is important. So yes, topsoil comes under which horizon? It is A horizon. Yes, very good. Now comes which horizon? The E horizon, right? Here, this region, E horizon. So yes, it is a small layer, E horizon. So yes, what is the other name for E horizon? The zone of leaching. We will see some more features ahead, right? And coming to the different other horizon now, it is B horizon. B horizon. So what is the full, other name for B horizon? It is the subsoil, right? The subsoil. Okay, now we will see some more horizons. Now comes the sea horizon. In sea horizon, what you can see, there are some small pebbles in the sea horizon. And what is the name for the sea horizon? The other name, it is parent material. Okay, and then comes the bedrock. So these were the different layers present in the soil, right? Different horizons. So what were the horizons, right? First was O horizon, then second was A horizon, third was E horizon, fourth was B horizon, fifth was C horizon, and sixth was the bedrock. So these were the six layers the soil has, right? In detail, we studied them in detail. Okay, so you all answered it correctly and you all observed it correctly. So now we will see some more details about all of these soil layers, right? So let's move ahead and see some more details. So now you know what we are going to study and what is our first topic being? That is soil layers and soil profile. So soil profile is our first topic that we are going to study, right? So now moving on to the second slide, we can say this A horizon, right? So these are some of the important horizons that we are going to study, right? And that is in your syllabus. So A horizon is horizon or the topsoil is the soft porous layer. It is soft and it is porous layer means the water can seep easily down it, which can absorb and hold more water. So yes, what is the main function of this topsoil? It can absorb and hold more water, and it is a soft layer, right? And most of the plants they grow on this A horizon. Coming to the second It is B horizon or the middle layer. And middle layer is more compact and harder layer. Means it is as the first layer was soft, but the second layer, the middle layer or the B horizon is harder in nature, right? And it is the middle layer. Now coming to the third horizon, that is C horizon. And it is made up of what? It is made up of small, small rocks, right? And then coming to the bedrock, the last layer or the last layer of the soil, that is bedrock, is the fourth layer, and it is the hardest layer. If it is hardest, so what do you think this bedrock is containing? You can write your answers in the chat box. Yes, it contains all the bigger pebbles, right? So yes, are you now clear with how the soil is being profiled into different layers? Yes. Okay. So good to know that you have no doubts. So yes, we will move ahead and now see some curiosity questions, right? So first is, what will happen if there is no A horizon in soil profile, right? A horizon. So what will happen? We will wait for 5 seconds. Till then you can write your answers in the chat box and then we will move on. Okay, yes, very good. I can see some right responses from your side. Yes, very good. So yes, you all answered it correctly. If there will be no A horizon, means the plants will not grow on the soil, right? And the soil will not be able to hold the water properly. So that's why the plants will not grow. So yes, you all answered it correctly. Now coming to the second question and last question for this soil profile topic. That is, the soil profile is a composition of different layers of soil in a vertical section, means like this, in a vertical section. Is it true or false? I will give you 5 seconds to write your answers and then we will move on. Okay, I can see some right responses. So yes, you all answered it correctly. It is true. So yes, I think you have no doubts now. So we will move on ahead to our second topic. So let's see what our second topic is all about. Okay, so now there is a picture. So yes, this is a picture, and what can you see in this picture? Anything particular that you can see? You will first have to observe this picture and then we will see this picture in more details, right? Okay. Yes, I can see some right responses. So yes, there are 3 containers and they are connected to a funnel, right? This is the funnel. And all these funnels have a filter paper in it and have different soils in it, right? The first container is having the loamy soil, second is having the sandy soil, and third is having the clay soil. Okay, so what we will do is, now we are putting, as you all know that these funnels have these different types of soil. So what we are doing is, we are taking some water in the beaker, as you can see here. We are taking some water and putting some water in all the 3 funnels, right? So now my question is, as the container is down below, so in which container the water will fill faster? In which, the clay soil one container, the sandy soil container, or the loamy soil? Yes, according to you, which container will contain more water down below here? Here, which container will be the water with like fill faster? Yes. Okay, you have to write your answers in the chat box. Yes, I can see some right responses. Yes, in the sandy soil container. Why? Because sandy soil cannot hold water. So water will seep through it very fast. And what will be the second soil in which the water will be filled faster? Which container? Yes, this will, well, okay. Sandy soil will be the first, and loamy soil will be the second, as you all answered, and clay soil will be the third, as clay soil holds the most water. So yes, you all answered it correctly. So now do you know what we are going to study? Yes, any guesses from your side? Yes, the different water holding capacities of the soil. Yes, very good. So yes, it is having a particular scientific name. Let's see. Yes, so what we are going to study is the percolation rate of soil, right? So what we are going to study? The percolation rate of soil. So let's see some more details. Okay, so what does here percolation means? Let's see. Percolation rate of soil is used to determine the absorption rate of the soil. Here, what the soil is absorbing? Mostly the water. and how fast it is absorbing, right? So the rate of percolation is the ratio of the amount of water in millimeters to the percolation time in minutes, right? And percolation rate is milliliter per minute is equals to the amount of water milliliter upon the percolation time. So this is the formula for percolation rate of soil, right? So now are you clear with the concept? Like what is percolation rate of soil? Yes, it is used to determine the absorption rate of the soil. So yes, you all answered it correctly. So now we will move on ahead and see a curiosity question. So let's see what is a curiosity question this time now. So what will happen if soil is heated? So do you think that percolation rate will be changed? Yes or no? Okay, I can see some right responses. Some are saying yes and some are saying no. So the correct answer for this is yes. If we heat the soil, its percolation rate will be affected, right? And how it will be affected, you have to find that on your own, and then we will tomorrow discuss it in our class, right? So let's see the evaluation question this time. So percolation rate of soil is used to determine the dash of the soil. Absorption rate, percolation, both 1 and 2, or the amount of water. Yes, what according to you is the right answer? I will give you 5 seconds and then we will move on ahead. And yes, okay, I can see the right responses. The correct response here is the absorption rate. So yes, you all gave the right answers. So now we will move on ahead to our third topic for today. That is, you will see the picture and then identify. So yes, what you can see in this picture, you can write your answers in the comment box below. Okay, we can see that the land is having cracks in it. Okay, yes, and when this happened, then soil is also like somewhere soil is also visible, right? Yes, you all are answering it correctly here. As you can see here, the soil is also visible. So there is no tree in this area, right? In this area, as there are no trees, so the soil is getting cracked. But here, as you can see, there are so many trees, the soil is not getting cracked at these regions. But as there are no trees, the soil got cracked, right? So based on this picture, what we are going to study now? Any guesses from your side? Yes. What is the cracked soil condition called as? Yes, very good. So we are going to study about soil erosion, right? So our next topic for today is what it is. It is soil erosion. So let's see some more details. What soil erosion is exactly. Soil erosion is the process of removal of soil by wind and water in the absence of plant. This is called as soil erosion, right? And the methods to prevent soil erosion are, what are the different methods? Deforestation should be avoided, right? We should plant more and more trees in an area to prevent soil erosion. And yeah, see, this is also the same, plant more and more trees. So these are some of the methods through which we can prevent soil erosion. So are you clear with the concept of soil erosion now? Yes, I think all of you are clear. So let's move and see our curiosity question this time for this topic, right? Okay. So now what you have to do is you have to explain how planting trees is preventing soil from eroding. Any guesses from your side? Okay. Yes, you all are answering it correctly. Yes, I can see some right responses. Yes. So how it can prevent is like the trees, the have roots, right? And roots, what they do is they hold the soil together. So preventing the process of soil erosion. So this is how the trees are playing a major role in preventing the soil erosion. So yes, you all answered it correctly. Moving on to our last question for today. That is, what according to you is soil erosion now? Yes. Yes, you have to write your answers in the chat box. Yes, you all are right. Soil erosion is the removal of the soil layer, and who is causing this removal? The wind or the water, right? Okay. So now moving on to the recapitulation part of today's lesson. What we studied today, we studied soil profile, and we studied the percolation rate of the soil, and we studied about the soil erosion process, right? So coming on to your homework part, what you have to do, these are some of the questions that you have to solve in your notebooks. and then there is this activity that you have to perform, right? So this is all for today. If you have any doubt, you can write your doubts in the chat box. If no, then I will end my class here. Okay, so I can see that you have no doubts. So yes, we will meet in our next class with some new and exciting topics. Okay, thank you, students.